So what's going on, guys? My name is MrDalekJD, and in this video, I'm going to be showcasing what I believe to be the best loadout for Vanguard Zombies. Now, of course, the game has only been out for a few days at this point, but this is without question the most overpowered weapon currently in the game, which will make it so much easier for you to survive to higher rounds. It's so good, it almost feels like a wonder weapon. And currently, we don't have a wonder weapon in the game, so your loadout weapon is going to basically be the next best thing. This is the meta for Vanguard Zombies. This might change as the seasons go on and we get new weapons added in, but I've no doubt that this loadout weapon will stand the test of time. So let's dive into the loadout, the early, mid, late game setup with this weapon, the perfect combination of things that make this so powerful. As we jump in, if you find this useful, please let me know in the comments below on how great this loadout is in your game, and if you do find it useful, sparing 1 second just to click the thumbs up to let me know would be awesome. So if you're at all familiar with Cold War zombies, you'll know that the shotguns were the meta for pretty much the whole entirety of the game, and Vanguard Zombies seems to be no different. So we're going to be using a shotgun. Now the shotgun we'll be using for the loadout weapon is the first shotgun you unlock, called the EINHORN Revolving. This is a prototype shotgun with a revolving cylinder, effective at close range. Now the EINHORN Revolving on its own is a really good shotgun, but this is the most overpowered loadout weapon, so it all comes down to the attachments for this shotgun, and this is going to turn it into an uber weapon. So to start with, for the muzzle, we're going to put on a M97 full choke, which is going to increase our pellet spread to be a lot tighter. If we look in accuracy, this will actually make us a little bit more accurate with the hip. Just makes that shot a bit tighter, meaning it will definitely hit the zombie where we want it to. For our underbarrel, we're going to go for the CARVER FOREGRIP, giving us increased recoil control and hip fire accuracy. And we can see here, we get a lot of percentages to that accuracy, makes us even more accurate with that hip fire. For the barrel, we're going to go ahead and apply the sword-off barrel that improves our movement speed and widens the pellet dispersion at the cost of recoil. But again, we're shooting zombies really close up face, so it's not going to be an issue whatsoever. You can see it increases our movement speed by quite a bit. Now, the real beauty and what changes this into an uber weapon all comes down to the magazine, and you're going to want to put on the 16 gauge 7-round cylinder. It's going to give us a lot more ammo than what you would traditionally have. This reloads just as quick as a 16 gauge 3-round fast mag, but gives us the most ammo possible. And once we get this thing's pack-a-punched, we have 18 shots in the clip before we need to reload, which is absolutely incredible. You can just see all the ammo benefits there, with the starting ammo being nearly 50% increase, the ammo capacity being double, the magazine ammo capacity being nearly double. Whilst this isn't labeled as a fast mag, you literally reload just as fast as using the fast mag. And without this mag, reload speeds with the shotgun are painfully slow. But with this mag equipped, you'll literally feel like you have speed cola already. It's just amazing. For the stock, we're going to go ahead and actually remove the stock, which is going to increase our hip fire accuracy and our movement speed. So we'll pop that on. And then finally, for rear grip, we're going to put on the pine tar grip. So overall, the gun's going to look a little bit strange to what you'd expect a shotgun to look like, but this is absolutely deadly. Now let's jump in game, show you how it's so good, and also the ways that we can maximize the damage even more so than just in the loadout. So straight away in game, you'll notice that you now have a total of 7 shots before you'll need to reload. And as you can see, like I said, you already look like you have a fast mag, because rather than reloading each individual bullet back into the magazine, this allows you to reload the entire clip back up to 7 bullets within 1 animation. Now, another thing that makes this shotgun so good is that its fire rate is absolutely disgusting. In comparison to the other shotguns, this is the fastest fire rate. Matching that with that magazine means you're just being able to fire more shots more often. Now, for the first maybe 4 or 5 rounds, it's going to be absolute light work. The shotgun is just going to tear everything apart, and you're not going to have a problem whatsoever. But you're going to be wanting to make sure that you pack-a-punch this thing as early as possible, because you'll have a total of 18 shots per magazine before you need to reload, which is a lot of ammo. It's quite possibly the most ammo you'll have on any of the shotguns in Vanguard Zombies. Aside from pack-a-punching it, you'll want to start rolling the Covenants to get 2 very important Covenant abilities. The first one being Death Blow. This turns the shotgun into a uber uber weapon because at a legendary version of the ability, critical kills will return 2 bullets to the clip. The way that this affects the shotgun is it allows you to basically reload far less often and be able to literally shoot this like a fully auto shotgun as long as you're hitting headshots, because you will never decrease the ammo in your magazine. As you're seeing here with the 18 shots we have per magazine, as long as we're getting critical kills, that stays at 18. And more importantly, I don't lose any ammo. So it allows you to just pump more shots into zombies without having to ever reload. It makes taking out Stormkriegers just so easy because you're constantly firing with that super fast fire rate and never losing ammo from your magazine. It's almost too overpowered, but combining that with another altar of Covenants, which is dead accurate, successive shots on any enemy deal much more damage. So the idea is if you're just pumping shots into zombies and especially bosses with your ammo never really depleting in that magazine, you'll be doing more damage every time you have successive shots. So combined, it just turns the shotgun into an incredible shotgun, being able to one-shot headshot zombies on any round. Now, the health cap on this mode caps at round 10, so the zombies won't be getting any stronger. The boss zombies, however, will be. You can deal up to 10,000 damage per shot if you're shooting the Stormkriegers in the head with this shotgun and these Altar of Covenant abilities. Now, if you really wanted to take it an extra mile, you can get another altar ability, for the third one being Unholy Ground, where dealing much more damage when shooting while stationary and for a short time after you start moving. There'll be some objectives where you'll be able to like mantle up onto boxes or shelves, and the zombies will have to climb up in order to get to you. With that style of gameplay, you're going to be stationary, just sat on top of these boxes, and you'll just be shooting down below at the zombies climbing up. So you'll be dealing way more damage anyway, and this shotgun just makes it an absolute cakewalk. You can try your best to try and go for a high round on this mode using a SMG or an assault rifle, but the reality is in the later rounds, you just won't be able to deal as much damage as this shotgun is able to put out. It is absolutely insane. The way that I play Dirt Unfung is that I try and pack a punch by round 4 or 5, and then at that point, I've gotten all of the basic perks for free. I then prioritize getting my gun Pack a Punch to tier 2, which costs 15,000 points, which I have by about round 5, 6 maybe. And once I've done that, I will then keep going until I've earned another 30,000 points to Pack a Punch my gun to tier 3. It should happen at about round 9 or 10. And at that point, I'm then going to prioritize buying more upgrades to Fiendish Fortitude to give myself more health, as well as Diabolical Damage to increase the critical damage of the shotgun, and then also Venomous Vigor to boost the regen health speed. And as you go through the rounds, you'll get more points. You'll be able to upgrade all of these perks, but I definitely prioritize those in the order that I just mentioned. And be sure to check the Altar of Covenants to get the 2 Covenants that we mentioned. And if you've already got them, make sure to try and get them Legendary and then Epic. Remembering that if they aren't appearing for you, you need to actually replace one of your current Covenants with one of the new ones that you've got appeared in order for it to refresh with more options in the next round, round 9 or 10. And then at that point, I can then go ahead and buy the first version of some of the perks that I want, where I'll prioritize Fiendish Fortitude and Diabolical Damage so that we can increase that critical damage. And once you've done that, you can just go ahead and max out the perks and you are good to go. You are round 100 plus ready, and all you need to do is hope that you have good RNG with the 3 objectives and the maps that they give you for those objectives so that you can complete them all, because in the higher rounds, this game is relentlessly difficult, and without the shotgun, you definitely won't make it as far as you could. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. The shotgun really speaks for itself. Please go ahead and try this loadout in your next game of Vanguard Zombies. Let me know in the comments what round you get to. You do have to grind out the weapon XP on this weapon to get that magazine at weapon level 53, which is very, very annoying. But trust me, once you've gotten that, this gun is going to take you to rounds you never thought you could get to before. I want to give a massive shout out and thank you to Insomnia Virus, a fellow zombies YouTuber who is a high round grinder who figured out this loadout and shared it with me. So massive shout out to him. I'll leave a link in this video's description to his channel. You can check out his high round shenanigans. If you want to see more videos like this, more tutorials and helpful guides for Vanguard Zombies, let me know in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on that content when it does release. And feel free to leave a like rating on your way out as well. That'd be really, really awesome. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you for another video very soon.